You're here for the final round this week in the Bergstrom State Line Quiz Bowl Junior Edition. The Mercy Health Final Challenge starts out this way with Marshall at 220 points, Meridian with 120. Our final challenge is a buzz-in. Same rules apply. The two most important rules. Wait for me to call your name and say your answer loudly and clearly. Hands on your buzzers. Here comes the first question. Identify the European historical period at the end of the Middle Ages when the arts and sciences flourished. Landon.
Renaissance.
That's right, whose name means rebirth. Meridian's first on the board this round. Those 20 are yours. In what novel by Rudyard Kipling do Bagheera and Baloo, Abhinav?
The Jungle Book.
Yes, they help raise the man club Mowgli in the Wilderness, and Marshall's got 20 more. The Mercalli scale can be used to measure the intensity of what events in which, Evan?
Earthquakes.
Yes, P and S waves spread out from a fault cause the ground to shake. 20 points. Name the Disney movie in which Dahlia poses as her employer Jasmine and eventually Abhinav.
Aladdin.
Yes, right before the buzzer, marries a former genie. Of course, that's the description of the live-action version. And Marshall has 20 more. Name the American state where a discovery at Sutter's Mill inspired a massive 1849 gold rush. Landon.
California.
That's right. That lends its name to the San Francisco 49ers football team. New question. What mathematical operation is indicated by a capital letter sigma, is done to side lengths to calculate a shape's perimeter? Landon.
Pythagorean theorem.
Incorrect. I will finish for Marshall. And is the inverse of subtraction. Andre.
Addition.
That is correct, right? Inverse or opposite. A simpler clue got to the end there, and that helped give it away, and Marshall's got 20 more. What imaginary line directly between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic, Evan?
The equator.
Yes, Tropic of Capricorn, 0 degrees latitude, middle of the Earth, Meridian's 20. What war, during which the Ho Chi Minh Trail was used to reinforce communist soldiers, ended, Landon?
The Cold War.
Incorrect. I'll finish for Marshall. When the U.S. withdrew in 1975, Abhinav?
The Vietnam War.
Yes, after the fall of Saigon. Marshall's 20. Nephrons are the functional units of what paired bodily organs that produce urine and that can be aided by, Evan?
Kidneys.
Yes, aided by dialysis if they fail to filter blood. Meridian gets those 20. K numbers are used to catalog what Austrian composers' works, such as the Magic Flute and the Serenade, a little night music. Evan?
Mozart.
Yes. The K stands for the man who created the cataloging system. 20 more for Meridian. What Norse goddess owns the Mead Hall Folkvanger and the necklace Brisingamen and represented love and beauty? Evan?
Venus.
Incorrect. Marshall, these 20 could be yours. Go ahead, Abhinav.
Hela.
Incorrect. Freya. And that long buzzer means our round is up. We don't end with any points for the teams, but Marshall makes it to 300. You are moving on. Meridian, tough game. It started out close, and you really closed the gap there. We went into this round 100-point spread, and you ended with a 60-point spread. Nice job. That lightning round was kind of tough, too. Really quick question. Who are the 8th graders? So is it possible Aurora and Landon as well? Maybe we'll see you on Stillman Valley's team in the fall. Who knows? That's a half-enthusiastic nod, but we'll take it. Congratulations, Marshall. You are moving on. You go to the next round. You'll face St. Rita. All right, they did really well last game. We'll see what happens when you guys face off, and we hope you can join us next week when we start that second round for Winnebago versus Keith. Thanks for spending some time with us.